Hey everybody, Colin Wilson with the Action Network here for College Football Week 12 for our Moneyline Round Robin Parlay. We're going to do it by twos and threes. That means you're going to take these 7 teams, bet them by twos and threes. That way we can afford a loss or two. We've been pretty hot here, getting about 4 out of 7 every week. Huge profit. So let's keep it rolling here. We're going to start off with a Friday night game. Yes, Friday night. If you're watching this and it's Friday past 8 p.m., it's going to be a 16 parlay for you. We're going to start off with Wyoming on Friday night going against Colorado State. Wyoming is a brand new team here. Harrison Whaley is back. Their star running back had 170 yards, crazy amount of rushing on the ground. This is a new Wyoming offense going up against a Colorado State team that might be feeling some pressure, who's undefeated in the Mountain West. Cowboys plus 280 to start it off. Let's move to Saturday. We're going to start off with Hawaii minus 135 against Utah State. Hawaii's been playing really well. Almost beat UNLV on the island last week and then beat Fresno State last time on the road. They've been stout in almost every game they played. Let's go ahead and take the Rainbow Warriors here against a Utah State team that is looking for answers at this point of the season. Next, Kansas plus 120 going to BYU late at night on Saturday. Let's see if that voodoo magic can get out of BYU's system with Jake Retzloff. It's just some horrible accuracy in his passing. But more importantly, this is about Jalen Daniels and Devin Neal on the ground for Kansas, one of the most elite rushing attacks in all of college football right now. Let's back the Jayhawks plus 120. Next up, Air Force plus 140 taking on Oregon State. First off, Oregon State is one of the worst rush defense teams in the nation. They're going to have to deal with an Air Force team that has finally found an identity with their new quarterback, Quentin Hayes. He is their field general per head coach, Troy Calhoun. Look for that triple option to be a huge problem for that Oregon State defense. Plus 140 on the Falcons. Let's move on to the SEC territory. Florida Gators in a primo home spot, taking on LSU team that just got embarrassed on national TV by Alabama. More importantly, DJ Lagway is trending towards playing here, and LSU has had major problems with mobile quarterbacks in SEC play. Let's take Florida plus 150. Let's go to the Sun Belt. Let's get dirty here. South Alabama plus 220 against Lafayette, Louisiana. Louisiana's already pretty much locked up the West Division, a 2-game cushion here with tiebreakers against Texas State and Arkansas State. South Alabama is one of those teams contending, but if you look at Louisiana's schedule after this, there should be no problems wrapping up the West Division. Also, South Alabama, a heavy rush team. Louisiana, dead last in defending the rush in every metric you could look at, explosiveness and efficiency. Let's take the Jags here, plus 220. Finally, we're going to wrap up with a big one. Wisconsin Badgers, plus 450 against Oregon. How many times can Oregon go on the road in Big Ten territory and not lay an egg? They have not had any kind of hangover whatsoever so far this season. And now Dan Lanning is saying certain players are going to be on a limited snap count, like Jordan James. Jordan James is very important against the Wisconsin Badgers in this matchup, but he's going to be limited. And a lot of other players on Oregon are going to be limited until they get to the Big Ten championship against Ohio State. Wisconsin could surprise here. I'd like them covering the spread. Let's take them outright, plus 450. All right, that's going to do it. Let's summarize our 7 teams here. Don't forget, Wyoming starts on Friday night, plus 280 against Colorado State. Other 6 teams on Saturday, Hawaii minus 135, Kansas plus 120, Air Force plus 140, Florida plus 150, South Alabama plus 220, and Wisconsin plus 450 to round out our 7-team Moneyline Round Robin Parlay. Do it by twos and threes, all for college football in Week 12. Good luck.